Welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining me today. All right, collective. I know it's been a little while since my last read. We kind of got very busy in the household, and it took me a little bit of time to come back to you guys here. But definitely making time today and feeling the pull for tarot, feeling the pull towards the collective, and needing to do a read for you guys. I keep getting the word shadow. So we're working with a shadow work deck today, because I feel like that's what needs to come forward. We're talking about shadow work that somebody's got to do. I don't know if this is the collective or someone around you guys. Somebody's got some shadow work though, this one. And actually I'm getting told these guys need to come out, and I got told the top one too. So we're going to start with these ones. Projecting shadow. So somebody's projecting. They're projecting whatever's going on inside of them, putting it onto somebody else. Maybe they're just in like denial. They don't want to deal with it, so they're pretending like it's somebody else's problem and not actually theirs. Restless shadow. They're unhappy with the way their life is going. There's certain aspects of this person's life, whoever is dealing with this shadow work. Oh, that would make sense. I got told that they look at, and this might be who the collective who they're looking at, and they're seeing certain things that you're gaining, or certain things that you're doing, or things that are happening for you, and they're jealous. These are like things that they want for themselves. So it makes them see that these are things they're lacking in their life, and this is part of what's going on. Blamer shadow, and they're blaming you for stuff. Things that are going wrong in their life. They're getting like, oh, this person's like uppity. They're like uppity, and they're pissed off at you and pointing the finger at you or acting like a jerk towards you. You haven't done nothing wrong. This person's got a lot of their own baggage going on. Mocking shadow. They're like super negative person. They talk negative about other people. They gossip about other people. Yeah, rigid. That makes sense. That would go along with everything else. I think this person has a problem with denial. They don't want to look at their own baggage and their own shadows, all this garbage they got going on that's beneath the surface. So instead, it's easier to just point the finger at somebody else and say, that person's mean to me, or that person was wrong. It's that person's fault. They're the ones that caused the trouble. Everything was perfect before that person came along, or before that person started doing whatever it was they're doing. Inhibited. Yeah, see, that goes along with that restless too. It's like this person, I don't know if they're trying to build things in their life and it's not working out. There's certain aspects of their life they're not happy with though, and they're not doing anything about it. They're kind of just sitting and stewing in it. It's like they don't have the courage to step up and make the changes that they would like to make, that they think would make them happy. I got the word trapped. So they feel like they're trapped in whatever their situation is, or in whatever these aspects are of their life that they're not happy with. They don't feel like they're capable of change. And I don't know, like for the collective, maybe you have done things that have changed certain things in your life. You've been brave, you've been courageous, and you've been able to take really big steps and make really crazy big changes in your life that are having a positive effect. So this person sees that, and it brings all these other things to light. It's almost like having a mirror, having to look in the mirror and being like, oh my God, that's what I wish I could do, but I can't admit that to myself. So I just get angry. I blame the collective. I project my garbage onto the collective. The collective is the one with the problem. They're mean, they're this, they're that. We're going to pull a few more cards. I'm getting told I need to pull more cards. That guy. And then this one. I got told that one wanted to come out. Unforgiving shadow. This person holds grudges and they're bitter. This might be somebody who you're arguing with right now. Or sort of are not talking to anymore. Maybe it's somebody you cut off out of your life, or the two of you just quit talking for whatever reason. This person intends to hold on to a huge grudge. Traditional shadow. Interesting. Traditional shadow. Strong attachment to traditional values. Rooted values fixed. A custom. You have the choice to choose what others expect of you or become who you really are. This, it doesn't, I gotta tell you, this card doesn't entirely feel like traditional or religious customs. Maybe for some folks it is. But this feels more like a social pressure. Or like the position this person is in, like they feel like they're supposed to look a certain way and be a certain way and do a certain thing and live their life a certain way. But then they project that onto you too. Like they perceive that you have a certain role in the family, in the friend dynamic, at work, whatever it is, how you know this person. They have this perceived role of you, and like you're supposed to just fit into that. You're supposed to fit into that. You're supposed to be okay with it. And you're not supposed to reach for anything more. But I feel like you've broken the mold. Whatever that is that they feel like you're supposed to be, that's not something that made you happy. And you broke away from it. You broke away from it. You reached for something more. And it makes this person wish that they could reach for something more. But I don't feel like they do. I feel like they're just so stuck in this way of thinking that you have to be this certain thing. But they don't like it either. That's the truth of it, guys. It's like this person is not happy in this role that they created for themselves. It's not who they truly want to be. And they see you, I keep getting the word freedom. Like they see you in the life that you're living and being able to be brave enough to make different choices. And they see a freedom in that they don't feel like they have. And they would like to have that. That's where a lot of these problems are coming from that you're having with this person and where their bad attitude is coming from towards you. I just keep getting told freedom, freedom, freedom. I'm going to do a few more of these, Spirit. No, I got told that we're done. What deck are we moving to next? This one, the Wisdom one. I knew we were going to use a couple of Oracle decks today, guys. So we got the Wisdom Oracle deck. Whoa, that one went sideways. That one for sure. These guys. I got told that one. Let's see the one that went sideways first. Higher Power. See, and you're somebody who is intuitive. You're somebody who is connecting with your crown chakra. I feel like your third eye chakra too. Because you might get messages from your guide. But you're definitely looking for a higher form of yourself. You're doing some evolving, you're doing some personal growth, you're doing the shadow work, you're setting yourself on a path where you can live a better life and be really, I know this sounds corny, but it's like to be the best you that you can be. I know that sounds corny, but it's absolutely true. It's what you're intending to work towards. Yeah, and this person is so busy looking at what everybody else has. With this, all that glitters, I keep saying that somebody's looking at everybody else around them and seeing that everybody around them has this gold. Like the collective has this gold, the collective has these blessings, the collective is glittering, the collective is glowing up, and it makes them feel like they're lacking. But this person does have blessings in their life. I feel like they completely dismiss those blessings, or they see them as burdensome, or just as less than what they are, because they're so busy being fixed on what other people are doing and what other people have. Between worlds. And this person's only half in the game with their own life. I keep feeling like whatever they got going on, whether, you know, that's like marriage, family, career, I feel like they're kind of like half in, half out. Because they're always thinking about where they would like to be, instead of recognizing where they are. So they're never going to get to find the successes and the happiness that they would like, because they're not opening themselves up to it. They're too busy focusing on the negative. They're too busy focusing on somebody else instead of dealing with their own shadows. The Fates, that's an interesting card to come forward. And breathe. There's something coming in this person's life. If it hasn't already started, you're going to be an observer in it. You're on the outside now, because I don't think you guys are talking. I keep getting that there is separation between you. This person's holding a grudge. That observer card is absolutely yours. You are on the outside looking in. The fates. There is a change coming around for this person's life that you are going to be able to watch. I'd like to know more about that. Can I pull more wisdom cards? Okay, a couple more wisdom cards and then we're going to have to move to tarot. I got told that. I think that's my last one. Yin. Interesting. So yin is a more feminine energy. It's sort of waiting for things to come to you. Whereas yang would be a more masculine energy, more action oriented. So this is kind of like your call to sit back. So I don't know if you've been considering sort of reaching out or trying to make peace or whatever it is with this person. You're getting told here in the cards to just sit back. You're getting told to wait for this person, to wait for fate to come around, to wait for something, some big change coming forward. Spirit, can you please tell us more about what's going on here? What's this change coming? What's it all about? Ten of Swords. Big dramatic ending. This person's got a big dramatic ending coming forward. Nine of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. You know, that's interesting. Ace of Wands is a new beginning, that Nine of Pentacles. This person's going to be forced to look at their burdens. They've kind of built themselves up like this Nine of Pentacles energy, like they have it all, but it's a show, it's a mask, right? It's a mask, because all these shadows cards, these are what's legit going on behind the scenes in this person's mind, in this person's heart. That's what's actually going on. So they put on this mask, like the Nine of Pentacles energy. Like they're building wealth, they're building this, they're building that. They're getting all fabulous, but they're going to have to face themselves pretty quick here. They're going to have to face all their burdens of the Ten of Wands. Four of Wands, Page of Swords. I got problems with a Page of Swords. There's a Page of Swords they're going to have to deal with. This tends to be a young energy who sometimes has behavioral issues, who can be immature. Sometimes it's a karmic energy who they're dealing with in their life. I keep feeling like it's like acting out somebody in their home, maybe a child acting out or having problems. Spirit, can you please give us some more on all of this? What is going on? Knight of Wands. They got a Knight of Wands happening. Somebody who's not helping out. Because these feel like two different energies to me. You feel like somebody who's got problems. Kind of a younger energy. Maybe a child who's getting into trouble. Or who's acting out in some way. Which I'm going to tell you is a reflection of what's going on in the home here. And then you got this Knight of Wands energy. And this is what I'm getting told is this is most likely their partner's energy. So they got somebody who's not helping them in the house. They got somebody who's not helping out, somebody who is immature themselves and very selfish and self-centered and kind of like a game-playing energy. The Chariot and King of Swords. That's interesting. Spirit, can you please give me more on the Chariot and the King of Swords? There we go. And that one I got told. And Queen of Swords. They're going to come to the collective for advice. That's what this is. This is them coming over to the collective. And the collective's energy is coming forward as the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. I'm not sure which of these you fit into. I think it's very telling that they come out side by side, the King and Queen and Swords. And I get advice. I get intelligence. And cool, calm, and collected. It's like they're dealing with so much chaos, they don't know where to turn. I get them coming and asking for help or asking for some, and it might even be financial help, guys. This person might be coming to you to ask for financial help. because they don't know where to turn and they feel very overwhelmed. Ace of Swords. Wow. So I see this person, this may not ring true for all of you. I do see this person coming forward, being more honest. And perhaps even with apologies for some of you coming forward. Because they see, like, it's like they've been confronted with their shadow. All their shadow side, all their shadow work, all this garbage they've been hiding behind, and this mask they've been hiding behind. It's like it all gets pulled away with whatever this Ten of Swords is that the fates are bringing forward to this person who you're dealing with. This big dramatic ending where their mask gets ripped off and they're having to look at their burdens. It's like it's too overwhelming, and they do come to you for advice. They do come to you with an apology. They do come to you to try and make amends and to try and move in a new way and have some kind of, well, I don't really want to call it partnership, but it is like a relationship. They want to have a relationship with you, and a positive one. I believe they see that they were acting foolish and that they didn't have all the information or were in denial and didn't want to see certain information, certain things that this big event that the fates bring their way sort of like puts in their face and they can't ignore anymore. It's like them finding clarity, whoever this person is. See, that's interesting too, that Ten of Pentacles. Because we had the traditional shadow card coming out. It's like this person starts to see that their idea of what roles were and what you were supposed to be and what they were supposed to be, that it was all crap and it didn't benefit anybody. And what you did by breaking the mold and by choosing to move out, and the collective choosing to evolve and become something bigger and something more true to themselves, that was actually the way that they should have gone. Yeah, they see you like the Sun card. They see you kind of like, I don't want to say the golden child or whatever, but they see that you were sort of leading the way and setting an example. But it took all this. It's like it takes everything crashing down around them for them to really be able to see it. And maybe a part of them knows it when they're all in the shadow stuff, but they just don't want to admit it to themselves. The Hermit. Spirit, can you please bring me more about the Hermit? Please clarify the Hermit card. Yeah, seeking your advice. They come seeking your advice. I see someone being very emotionally guarded. And this might be you after everything that you guys have been through together. Because I see that in the King of Cups. I see somebody who's protecting their emotions. And then I see this Nine of Swords. Someone's worrying. This has got to be their energy in this Nine of Swords. That's having a bit of a breakdown and worrying. And it's like you're very careful to decide whether you're going to give them advice, how much advice you're going to give, and how open you're going to be emotionally to this person. Because the past shows you that this person's been emotionally kind of, well, not all there for you, and definitely a lot of blaming and a lot of denial. It hasn't worked out well for you. So you're a little gun shy here, I see. I do see an opportunity. I do see an opportunity for something new here. But I see you're very guarded going into it. Not sure if they're offering a friendship, if they're offering of mending, if they're apologies, if all these things are actually true and genuine. And I don't blame ya. Like, after all of this stuff, and they're holding a grudge, and they're acting a certain way and carrying on, like, I don't blame you for sort of being, like I said, very guarded. Four of Pentacles. I don't see you giving them financial help. Especially with that Four of Pentacles. Spirit, can you please? Oh, yeah, there we go. That one too, I got told. Oh, yeah, Spirit's talking here. I didn't even have to ask all the way before they gave me a big bunch of cards. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. This person is going to have to get off their high horse and apologize. That's like, and that's big for this person. This person's got a pretty big ego. So they don't like admitting that they're wrong, especially with all the shadow stuff going on. I see you're very unsure of whether to trust this person when they come forward. I don't know if they already have come forward and now you're sort of like, I don't know, what should I do? I see in the cards staying balanced. I see not letting your emotions get the best of you. I see a part of you would like to heal this relationship. But first you need this, for healing to happen, you need this person to be real. And to speak the truth and to say what was really going on and to apologize. Because this person, I gotta tell you, from everything I see in the cards, like it always takes two. But this person was really out of line. And whatever they were doing, they were out of line. And have not admitted it. And on top of not admitting it, they've actually turned it around and blamed you for it. Like it was all you're doing. So you need that made clear. You need to hear that person say that out loud. That yes, they had a hand in it. And you need them to say what they did and acknowledge it. Before any healing can really take place, that's something that's very important to you. I also feel like it's something very hard for this person to do. This is a very proud person who you're dealing with. Like I said, that ego, that pride kind of gets in the way, which is why you've had a lot of these problems too, right? And they've turned it around the way that they have. Because they're too proud to even say to themselves what their real problem is that they're pissed off that the collective is doing what they wish that they could do and that they don't feel like they have the courage to do. If this relationship is going to mend and heal, which I see in the cards, I got to tell you, I see in the cards, there is potential for this relationship to heal. But this person has to come in an honest way. They have to come to you open. They have to come honest. They have to be able to admit to their part in things and apologize for it to make amends. And it will still take time because you're going to be guarded. You know, it's like that once bitten, twice shy. That's what's going on here. So this is going to be something where they're going to have to come to you very honestly and openly over a long period of time so that you can see that they're actually real. It isn't some show that they're putting on. It's not an angle that they're working on. It's like, it's actual, it's genuine. And that will just take time. And that's why you're getting the yin card too. That's why you're getting the yin card, is to sit back and allow things to come your way. Not to take action in any of this. To sit back and allow it to unfold the way it needs to unfold and allow this person to show. They have to do it. They have to do the work. They have to do their own shadow work and do their own figuring out. Spirit, can you please tell me a little bit more? Karma, look at that. Fates, karma, everything's coming back around. Justice, balance. This is something this person, whatever this Ten of Swords represents to them, this huge dramatic ending in their life that sort of rips the mask off of things. This is something that this person needs to go through. The universe is bringing that about for this person to help them better themselves. Whether they believe that or not, that is legit what the cards are saying here. That's why we got the fates. That's why we got karma. That's why we have justice coming forward. There has to be a balance. We're bringing a balance back. This person has to have some kind of a big emotional upset, a big emotional loss to shake them out of what they're doing, and for them to realize what's really important in life and to find some clarity. Yeah, because they've been ignoring it. They've been ignoring the signs from the universe. They've been ignoring what the real problem is in their life. They've just been ignoring everything. And the universe just won't be ignored. You know, it starts, my mom always says, the universe will talk to you. You just have to listen. It starts with a whisper. And the more you ignore it, the louder it gets. And this person's been ignoring the universe. They've been ignoring all the signs. So the universe is going to come in with a 10 of Swords now. Because they just wouldn't listen. They wouldn't listen to the whispers. So now they're getting hit with the 10 of Swords. The 8 of Cups is time for a change. Time to leave the old crap behind. This emotional baggage, sorting through it. This fake grudge that they're holding on to against the collective. Because it is a fake grudge. You legit have not done anything that this person has a right to hold a grudge against you for. This is all in their mind because they're too pissed off and they're jealous, right? They're pissed off about their own life. You are like this Empress energy. You are this evolving energy where you're trying to better yourself. You're trying to reach for something better. You're evolving, you're growing, you're building abundance for yourself in all different ways in your life. And they don't like it. Like I said, yeah, there's the 5 of Wands. The fighting, the petty crap, the jealousy. There's so much jealousy. King of Wands, 2 of Swords. And that's interesting because this one's a jealous one too. This King of Wands energy. I do get pulled back to the Knight of Wands. And what I got told was it was a partner energy for this person who was sort of adding stress on. And it might be the same energy sort of echoing in there. But I do get that there's somebody who's added to the stress and added to the confusion and added to the anger. So there was a third party involved, and it might have been their partner, it might have been one of their friends or one of their family members who was sort of adding to it too, who was sort of feeding their anger, feeding their shadows and making it worse. And that might be part of their 10 of Swords too. Like, we can ask Spirit more about what their 10 of Swords is going to be. I don't know if Spirit's going to tell us because it might just be sit back and watch. Can you tell us more about this person's 10 of Swords? Ace of Cups. That one too. Ooh, that one fell out. That's the one I want first. Ooh. Ace of Cups. 7 of Cups. The Ace of Cups can be a new life. Sometimes, I'll tell you, I don't know that it's this, but sometimes it can represent a pregnancy as well. We do have the 7 of Cups, which is about choice and choosing. I don't know if this person is going to get in a situation where they have to choose a new beginning or choose whether to have a new beginning. Hangman. This might also have to do, I did get pulled back to the Page of Swords card. I got told that they were connected. So this might actually just have to do with maybe an existing child having an issue and having to make choices that are to benefit that child, but it involves sacrifice. Because I keep getting, I know the Hangman doesn't represent this, but I keep getting told the word sacrifice going along with this card. It's like a choice that somebody's having to make. They're having to sacrifice something for like a greater benefit or a greater good, which is another part of what leads them to having to look at their own shadows and be a bigger person. Yeah, exactly. 6 of Swords, having to leave something behind. The 3 of Pentacles. Maybe it's a partnership. Maybe it might be the partnership with that Knight of Wands who is sort of adding to things. This person might be leaving their partner and becoming like an only parent and really having to do some hard looking at themselves and really needing some advice and needing some help, because they're moving into some unknown and scary territory in their life, guys. It's like doing battle. It's like this person's doing battle. We have the Death card. We have the shadow side. They're having to confront some deep shadows and set some boundaries. I see sacrifice. I see sacrifice. I see some hard truths that this person did not want to look at, that they don't have a choice. The universe is putting it right in front of them. They can't ignore it anymore. And a huge dramatic change in their life that brings forward all of the shadow cards, all of that shadow side of themselves, all the denial, all the everything. The denial gets broken down and they have to look at it now. And now it's time to get real. The universe makes them get real. That's a pretty big change coming. Spirit, you have another message for the collective in this read. The High Priestess. And the Nine of Cups. This might be stuff that you kind of see coming too. I gotta tell you, because I got that vibe with you that you were a bit intuitive with some of the wisdom cards here. And that's why you're getting told to be an observer and to sit back. It's like, let the universe do its thing. You know that the universe works in mysterious ways, but nothing's by accident. And she's got a plan. And it's like, just let her do it. Just let it unfold. Stand back and let it happen. That is the best thing that you can possibly do. And it might sound mean, but it's like the greatest gift that you can give this person too, is to stay out of the universe's way and to let this happen. Because the universe is bringing all this forward in this person's life, and it might seem like a whole lot of heartache, but it's to help this person become a better version of themselves. It's to help this person do their growing. And so you know that too. You know there's great benefits from just trusting in the universe and allowing it to bring things forward in your life, whatever it is, so that you can learn your lessons. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. I gotta tell you, I feel like, and I want to be clear with this card, I do feel like this is, in a way, your wish fulfillment, but it's not petty. This is like being able to have all of this stuff cleared, being able to have it recognized, being able to have this person come forward and be very honest about things. I think it's been bothering you because you know it's BS, because you know this person's just been living in denial. I think it bothers you. And being able to have things cleared up, whether the two of you wind up close in the future or not, but just having the air clear and having the truth out there, I feel like that's a release for you as well. And that's something that's going to benefit you. And being able to see this person sort of find the truth and find their own courage and move forward, I think that's going to be a satisfaction for you too. Because you don't like to see people hurting either. And this person has some big hurts coming forward and some big choices to make. And it's something that they need to do by themselves. This is a path that they need to walk. It's a path that the universe created and set forward just for them. I think you know that. And that's why you're getting told to just sit back and allow the universe to do its thing. Allow all of this to unfold the way that it has to. And there will be a huge potential for good results in the end. But like I said, this person's got big hurts coming. I think you've seen it sort of a little bit coming too, or you know something's on the way. You felt karma coming, you felt the fates and the wheel turning. Something's going to change and something's going to give. Well, the cards are just confirming what you already know. That big change is on its way. Alrighty guys, take care.